What's up, friends and family? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Stephen Lewis. I'm your host of Let's Talk Herbs, and today we're going to talk a little bit about herbs, but I really just want to tell everyone that you're doing a good job, and you'll see what I mean. So we all go through things, and life gets crazy for some people, and if you're looking at me like, Stephen, you look like crap, it's because I've slept like crap. Last night I threw my back out. I've been sleeping terrible for the last week, and that's because today is Tuesday the 22nd, and 8 days ago, last Monday, this happened to my house. I came home and I found water gushing everywhere out of a detached water line to the toilet. Thankfully, it was clean water. I know there's people across the country right now dealing with flood water, which is a much more serious and dangerous and disgusting concern. And on top of it, when you add in all the other homes affected, it makes cleanup and repair really drag on, because there's just not enough crew available for all that. So I understand that this is not the worst thing in the world, but it completely upended my life. I ended up taking about 80% of my house, maybe closer to 90%, and moving it throughout the garage, the kitchen, and the patio, all places where there wasn't carpet to rip up, and so that they could come in, they could replace the carpet, they could cut out the drywall to prevent mold. They sprayed an anti-mold agent. I had to take my snakes to the mother-in-law's house. I was so close to getting the snake room set up, and now the garage is just full of junk again. Yeah, so it's a nightmare, but it's one of those situations where I'm happy to go through it, because I know at the end of the day I'm gonna get through it, and that's where we're at. So it's been 8 days. Last night was the first night I slept in the week with with carpet on the floor, where I could get out of bed and not have to put on flip-flops because I'm walking on subfloor that's gross and dirty. So it's coming back together, and we're living through it the whole time for all the repairs, and everything's coming in, and I'm just grateful that no one was hurt. My cat was okay, my snakes are okay. I've got a gravid rainbow boa that seems to be okay, even though I had to move her location. It's the same zip code, but I went and checked on her, and she seems like she's adjusting well. So that's just it. I just wanted to let you guys know that I see you going through it. I've got friends who are going really dealing with difficult life changes right now, and in some cases they're making the decision in a positive way to rehouse their animals, because they just can't support them the way that they want to, and in other cases, folks are dealing with a lot of uncertainty about the future. And I just wanted to come on here and say, listen, times are tough, life is hard, but the reality is we're gonna get through it. You're gonna get through it. You're strong, and every single day that we're here is an opportunity to overcome something. So don't run away from challenges, go through them. One quote that is used as a cliche that I like a lot is Winston Churchill, and I might misquote it, but the summary of it is, if you're going through hell, keep going. And that's just it. Don't stop. We keep going. We pick up, we put one foot in front of the next, and we just go. I'm looking forward till Friday is the day that they're going to be able to paint the walls that they put in. So we got baseboards and everything like that back, and I'm just really looking forward to this weekend when I get to move into my house for the second time again this year, because we just moved in just a few months back, which is why we weren't even finished unpacking when all this happened. So I'm grateful that a lot more stuff wasn't damaged, that I didn't lose anything too irreplaceable. Some of the stuff that was damaged was a lot of our homemade furnitures and little things like that, and nothing that's incredibly valuable, but it holds memory, and that's what seems to hurt the most. So be kind to yourselves, be kind to your animals. That's one of my favorite sign-offs from YouTubers. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to your animals, and it means so much, because at the end of the day, life's gonna be fucking brutal, right? We're dealing with a fascist regime that's breaking up families left and right. If you're an empathetic person, you're struggling right now in the United States. It's difficult to see, what you read about in history books in 1930s and early 40s Germany happening exactly in 2025 United States. So again, this isn't a political blog, so I'm not gonna rant and rave on that, but it's hard. It's hard out there right now, and that's just general life. That's gonna happen every single day, whether you get out of bed or not, whether you go to work or not, whether your house floods or not, whether you lose your job or not, whether your kids need medical care that you can't afford or not. All this stuff is happening regardless, and all these personal issues that come across, it could really feel like it's too much. I'm not super old, but I'm not super young either, and I've lived through a few things, and I could just tell you, man, it's always darkest before the dawn. And just when you think, it's time to hang it all up, so to speak, something comes up. So stay strong, be good out there, friends. I love you guys. I want to bring out some more herp related videos, but this just hit me. It's real life. I see so many people going through so many things right now on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube and all the social media that I follow, and it's a lot. And I just want you to know, you're not alone. My friends, these reptile expos that we go to are a great sense of community. I missed out on an awesome event. I canceled my trip to Pennsylvania for the Retic Fest so that I could stay home and help manage these issues, take care of my snakes, take care of my cat, and help my fiance with it. I couldn't leave her to handle everything while I went and played with Retics in Pittsburgh. So it's a bummer. Life is a bummer, but you know what? We keep going, right? If you're going through hell, keep going. Don't give up yet, because then you stop in hell. And the reality is, you want out, so keep going. Just keep going. I wish I had better advice than that. That's how I feel. And look, I wish I had some great dynamic tie-in to reptile keeping, but I don't. Just want you guys all to know that it's tough out there, and I feel you, and I sympathize with you, and I hope that things get better real soon. So be well, everybody. Take care of yourselves. I've seen a lot of amazing things happen. I've got some friends that have some amazing things going on in their life. Kids are being born, houses are being bought. So people are getting married, and it's all part of it. One of my favorite things in life is Star Wars, and it teaches us that there's balance, right? And that life and death coexist, that happiness and sadness coexist, and it's out there. So right now, if you're feeling the sadness, if you're feeling the despair, if you're surrounded by darkness, just know that light is out there somewhere, and you may not be ready to find it, and that's totally okay. But when you are, just keep looking. All right, that's it. Blah 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 blah. Thanks for listening to me. I love you guys. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. I'm going to scroll the list of a few folks who have been with me since the beginning. I super appreciate you guys. It's awesome having a few folks send a few bucks my way at the end of each month, and your support means the world to me. It's not keeping me employed, but it's keeping me doing these videos, and lets me know that someone thinks that what I say is worth listening to. And if that's you, go ahead and join up in the Patreon, or leave a comment, or just like the video. I hope you have a better day. All right. take it easy. And if I could just add, don't let somebody else write your story. This is your chance. You've got an opportunity every single day. Every single time something bad happens to you, you have an opportunity to let someone else define you, or for you to define yourself by how you respond to it. Good luck. It's easier said than done. I need to take my own advice, but I wanted to share that with you.